and how I venture off into the medical field and what I want to do as far as throughout the years after I accomplish so many things with my medical. So for the first couple of years, I started out in medical because I had a daughter that was diagnosed with meningitis, and I wanted to try to get the ins and outs of how everything works out and how everything functions as far as medical goes. So I started off with doing home health aids, and then I did that for a couple of years, and then I found myself getting bored with it, so I decided to move on to something else. And then as I was like searching through my career, I was like, let me try something else. So after I did home health aid, I tried medical. No, I tried CNA. I'm sorry. And then when I did CNA, I was like, okay, it's not what I thought it would be. Even though I liked the field, I spent majority of my time taking care of patients because majority of the time I worked in a nursing home, and then like with the nursing home thing, it's just so much stuff that you have to understand, like catching, making sure you have PPP care, and make sure you are aware of your patients before you go in the room, and it's just a lot of informative information that helps you with obtaining the CNA job and the role of that nature. So I want to say I spent like 5 or 7 years doing that. After I did that, I found myself getting kind of bored with that as well. So I was like, let me pick another career that is in tune with what I have or in the same path. So I was like, let me try to do medical assistant. I did medical assistant for, I want to say, off and on 3 to 8 years, and then which led me into the path of um, what I'm doing now. Which don't get me wrong, I do like medical assistant. I like being in different doctor offices. I like interacting with the patients and dealing with um, other employees and stuff. What made me do medical assistant was I just wanted to venture off into something familiar, and it was kind of weird at first because my first job was cardiology, and I never thought that I would be doing cardiology. When I was in school, they said that that was the hardest cardiology and pediatrics. I found that I found out that really quick that I couldn't do pediatrics because pediatrics has a lot of measures, and I was like kind of timid, even though I like dealing with children. But for me, I would have never thought that I would be leaning towards the cardiology. Another one that I didn't mention was the OBGYN. They also had OBGYN too, but I know OBGYN would have been more expensive than people think it is because you're dealing with um, pregnant women, so you know their mood swings or their mood might changes up and down. So you never know what you're going to be dealing with, and then plus it just for me, like having the baby and dealing with all of that. I had kids before, so I was like, oh, I don't think that's for me. So when I did move from that, I ventured off into cardiology. And then when I ventured off into cardiology, I didn't realize there were just so many things that go into that career field. So when I found out like being in that career field, I figured out like, okay, my teacher used to always tell me if I can do cardiology, I can do anything. Um, Luckily, I stayed in that field for about almost 8 years, and I loved it. I love working in the hospital. I love talking to patients and informing them about what they had going on, trying to make their situation better, eating healthy, all of the things due to that nature. Shortly, fast forward to present, I got tired of doing MA. I wouldn't say I got tired. I want to say honestly, I probably got burnt out doing MA, but I wanted to venture off into something else. So here I am. I did a year of healthcare administration, and it's something that I find myself wanting to get into more and more because it's such a diverse part of the medical history and just the medical environment. So it makes me want to just dig into it. Actually, I've been doing research and everything as far as the field that I'm in or the field that I'm trying to pursue. Healthcare administration is such a wide variety, and people don't understand. When you're in the healthcare field, you're not always limited to one thing. So you can be clinical, you can be non-clinical, you can open up your own practice. It's such a wide variety that you can things that you can get into and start scratch from there. What I really want to say, I am a variety type of person, so every day is always going to be something new for me. Being in this field or pursuing the career field that I am pursuing, I find out that you can work in tech. I didn't know that honestly, but I found out you can work in tech. You can work in a nursing home. You can work in major hospitals. It's just so many other fields that branch off from that one particular field that I am pursuing. And then maybe one day I might venture off and I might one day open up my own practice. So with me trying to open up my own practice, I feel like this is a lot of studying, a lot of information under my belt, and it gets me more familiar with the healthcare field. My main goal is to open up my own practice and help others as I was helped with transitioning into the medical field and getting information. Many of you might have not known, but I do also deal with lupus. So, like with me going to the doctor as much and dealing with my own issues and being on the other side of the medical field, it helps me out with a whole lot of understanding how the patient thinks and what they're dealing with as far as treating them and getting them the proper help, and also as far as managing the hospital and doing everything that falls under